Hello and welcome to this special Andy's News segment. Well, I really haven't done a news video on camera before, but I figured, yes, a lot to get into. I want to talk about. First issue at hand just happened earlier this afternoon is that President Trump does the right thing for Israel. Earlier today, after 2 o'clock Eastern, President Donald Trump announced that the United States will be pulling out of the Iran deal originally proposed by Barack Obama and former Secretary of State John Kerry. You don't remember who John Kerry was. He also ran in the 2004 election but lost to George W. Bush, in case anybody was curious. But yes, celebrate now, Israel. You are saved today. Donald Trump does the right thing again, right? And I'm going to be honest, I've never seen, in the history of the presidency, we've never had a pro-Israel president before who will stand up with the Israeli people, give support to the Holy Land. And right now, I feel Trump did the right thing because Iran was pretty much capable of attacking Israel. And I get there's the IDF and I get all that, but it's the right move. And I don't know why these European countries are fooled to believe that if they support Israel, then how are they going to be, oh, well, we want to be there. Well, I'm going to admit, when I give credit to people, I give credit. And Donald Trump, you did the right thing today. And, you know, a lot of conservative Jews are happy about this. A lot of conservative Jewish people are very happy about this news today. And I'm assuming the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was ecstatic. I talked about it in the Walk and Talk video last week where, you know, he begged President Trump to pull out of the deal. And now he did. So, you know, it's great for Israel, great for the United States, and I don't know what you're supposed to do. If you're a cold-hearted person and you don't support Israel, something is wrong with you. Something is very wrong with you if you don't support what the president did today. He did the right thing. And I'm going to thank Donald Trump for doing it. And there's other issues I'm still angry about with him, but this is the right move today. He did the right thing. Israel's in good hands. They always will be under Donald Trump. And honestly, do I fear Donald Trump? No. I told you all who I fear. I fear my mayor. I fear my governor. And honestly, I'll quickly mention today that I talked to my friends on Facebook. I did a status. I am officially supporting the Dutchess County executive for governor. Marcus Melanio, I think his name is. I can't really think straight, but yeah, he's a middle-of-the-line guy. He's a moderate. He actually supports special ed reform, which is an issue I've been desperately trying to beg our state politicians to figure out, and maybe we'll get it done. Who knows? I endorsed him. I also officially announced my endorsement for state senate candidate in District 11 here in Fresh Meadows. I also announced, just very quickly, I'm not going to go into it that much, I am supporting Vicky Palladino in the general election. She should be going up against the current state senator in my district, Tony Avila. Don't get me wrong, I've said Tony's a good guy, but Vicky really understands Queens. And I hope that if Cuomo somehow wins, which I'm praying Melanio wins, okay? Praying he does. I like him, I really do. He's a real nice guy from Dutchess County. But if Cuomo somehow wins, we get Vicky in. Oh, I love to see Vicky take on Andrew Cuomo. That would be something. That would be something. Hell, she could even tackle de Blasio, because she tried it before last year. She got on the news about it, but yeah, Vicky Palladino has my support. So does Marcus Melanio. I urge you, if he is the Republican nominee, please vote for him. Don't vote for Cuomo, because I don't want to go into the reasons why Cuomo sucks. And, you know, it's just amazing. Really is.
I want to know why you let your police officers police officers and stop spending it on money to go protest against our country.
So, yeah, I wanted to quickly get into that. So the other two topics I want to discuss, if you haven't heard by now, New York State Attorney General Eric Schneiderman resigned after 4 women accused him of sexual harassment. And remember, this was a guy who stood up with the woman after the Harvey Weinstein scandal last year. And this is interesting, because at least somebody who is corrupt will finally be taken down. Now, does this mean that Preet Bharara, who I strongly support, will run for Attorney General? That's a good question. I don't know. I mean, I would vote for him even if he was a Democrat. Because actually, if you don't remember, before Trump told him to get lost, give him the can, he was close to indicting Bill de Blasio for federal corruption last year. So, I'm hoping he becomes state attorney general. Because then maybe, just maybe, my long citywide nightmare with Bill de Blasio will end. But we'll see how that ends up. But yeah, one less politician, one less figurehead is gone. Schneiderman's considered a politician because, you know, he is lined up with, I'm going to say it again, the Democrats. Oh, here's another thing. Ollie's just came by. I'll quickly mention it. Since the Q88's been less reliable, a lot of the taxis are ripping off people here in Fresh Meadows. Yep, here comes another taxi. They're looking to rip people off. And again, I blame Mangano. For what he did to Nassau, the negative effect is coming to Queens. I'll just go off topic, but yeah. But good riddance, Eric Schneiderman. You always stood up for Cuomo, and I cannot support someone who, quite frankly, supports Cuomo and his evil propaganda of supporting the snobs on the South Shore of Long Island. Speaking of Long Island, I am irate! Because guess what Nassau County wants to do? I remember when the city wanted to do this. I found out from Newsday yesterday that county executive Laura Curran wants a 5-cent plastic bag fee in Nassau County. So that means if you go to the drugstore, you go to Walmart, Target, or any other shops in Long Island, guess what? They're going to charge you a 5-cent plastic bag tax. It still hasn't been approved yet by the Nassau County legislature, which I'm hoping they don't, because it's going to drive the middle class and low class out, because they don't really want to worry about reusable bags. The only good thing is the diners in Nassau County, along with the restaurants, will be excluded from this, but honestly, it's not fair. It really isn't fair, alright? What I don't get is, how in the world is Nassau County able to get away with this? You know how they're able to get away with this is because Laura Curran is an evil, preppy little Babylon branch snob, right? Where was the 1% that didn't vote for Jack Martins? You people should be ashamed. You really should be. 1% didn't vote for Martins. Come on. And I get my mayor being the complete a-hole that he is, that Maliatakis only got 50% of the vote here in the city. I can partially blame for it because I did vote for Bo Dietl. But that's not the issue. Before I get off topic. The issue is, it's not just the residents and the people who shop daily in Long Island. It's the tourists, like me, who go into Nassau County, who want to use plastic bags. This county, and again, it goes all the way back to Ed Mangano. It goes all the way back to him. It just proves the point that the Democrats are here to stay. And I'm sorry for saying this, but Laura Curran is part of the problem. If she thinks that the plastic bag tax is going to help solve the problem of plastic bags, I'm even looking around me here in Fresh Meadows. There's no plastic bags in the trees. So what are these Democrats even saying? They're in La La Land. And I do have to agree with Pine Power's rant from last night. Okay? I'm going to say this again. Why can't Nassau County bring back the M51? Why? It's ridiculous. The people who want to go to the Apollo Diner, they can't. They can't get over to Belmore Avenue anymore. They have to take the M48, M49, and then walk 10 minutes. Which, by the way, Matt Camper exposed Nice Bus, I think about a week or two ago when I met him in Hicksville. Guess what? The buses out there.
What's supposed to be the M48 is actually the bus that I like to take usually, but it's never been on time the last few weeks. Over the last 3-4 weeks, it have not been on time. Been either 10, 15, 20 minutes late. But guess what? Last I checked, that M48 this morning is right now, guess what? 5 minutes late. Last I saw. It was supposed to get here at 9:52, and instead it's not going to get here now until 10:17. 10:17, and I'm not going to show you at least the customers, but we have customers on the side I am on waiting for the N49, which is supposed to leave here. That's the connecting bus, which is supposed to leave here at 10:03, and it's not going to leave here until at least 10:23, 10:25. It's going to be at least 20 minutes late. Get out of here. It's supposed to leave here at 10:03, but it's going to be at least 22 minutes late, I'm thinking, right now.
I don't like Nice, and I want MTA to come back, but if Cuomo and Curran can make these decisions, not just the plastic bags, but for bus service, and honestly not shelling out $32 million for a bus system that can be properly maintained and honestly can have better service, yeah, I'm sorry, but Nassau County is in really deep trouble. I mean, they've been in trouble for a while, going back to Ed Mangano, but Laura Curran, I think she's even worse than Mangano at this point. She's considering something this dumb? Plastic bag tax? It's going to ruin the economy of Nassau County? Now, I'm sorry, but Miss Preppy Baldwin Princess deserves to not be county executive anymore. I don't want to yell, because again, I already said I was irate about this, but if I didn't get it out, I would be even more angry. Alright? So I don't want to hear any more about, oh, well, I love Andrew Cuomo. I think he deserves 4 more years, or Curran's doing an okay job, or, oh, de Blasio wants to curb the homeless. And again, if you're saying stuff like that, then you are part of the problem. You really are. You are literally part of the problem. We need common sense. And right now, unfortunately, here in the city, I'm stuck with de Blasio. And I'm hoping I don't want to deal with Cuomo's antics anymore. In Nassau County, you guys really have to sit in what you dealt with Laura Curran. You really do. Because I don't want to hear it, okay? I don't. I love coming out to Nassau County, but you guys created your own mess. And you know why I'm not leaving the city? You want to know why I'm not leaving the city? Because I'm from here, okay? I'm not just going to give up and say, oh, de Blasio's forcing me to go out to Long Island. No, I've seen the reality of what life in Nassau County is like. It's just as bad as Queens. I don't want to deal with a bus system that's garbage. I don't want to worry about a railroad that might break down. Literally, I'm on top of the Port Washington branch, which I'm trying to use more often now, but with this reality we are living in, we're stuck in the corrupt state of mind. And if we don't start voting Republicans soon, we are in very, very big trouble. Very disastrous trouble. So I'm urging you now, do not, and I repeat this, do not vote for Andrew Cuomo. Don't vote for Cynthia Nixon. They're not going to help fix the state of New York's problems. They're not. You gotta vote for Melania in November because he's the right guy for the job. And keeping in mind, this guy, Melania, he was the youngest mayor ever elected 19 years old. This guy is an insider. And the way he talks, he connects to me. He wants to lower the property taxes. Hell, he may even lower the state sales tax back to 7%. That's what I'm hoping. So I wanted to quickly mention that. I won't get into Palladino again because I'll get into my reasons of Vicky Palladino in another video. But that's just my quick news update. I'm going to keep praying for Nassau County that they don't pass this stupid sales tax, plastic bag tax, because my vocabulary's off thanks to this nonsense. It's giving me a headache. It's bad enough it's giving Pine Power and Matt Camper headaches. You know, thank goodness I'm not in Nassau County, because thankfully the city hasn't done a plastic bag tax. They thought of it, but they got rid of it. I'll quickly mention Cuomo wants the plastic bag tax, so dark days are ahead. They really are. That's it. Thank you for watching. Till next time, take care.